Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. As we can see, we are back in Greenville after a few days. As you guys know, my past videos have been talking about Rensselaer County. Let me know if you guys, first of all, comment down below, do you guys want to see me make more Rensselaer County content? As if you do, I'd be super down, honestly. That game is so fun, and it's kind of like Greenville. So yeah, first of all, comment down below if you guys want to see more Rensselaer County content. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you guys have been seeing what's been going on within that game. And if you have, you'll know that Ford has been going crazy. And if you haven't, I'll just go ahead and clarify everything that's been going on. So ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, Fords got removed, okay? Now, that also happened within this game, but they were never fully removed. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen or noticed, but literally every car game has lost Fords. At least big car games. Southwest Florida, they've all been removed and they've been put off sale, so luckily you can still drive them. ERLC, they got fully removed. Rensselaer County, they got fully removed. And then, well, Driving Empire, they never got removed. They actually have a license with them. And honestly, all of these Ford's brands, cars, all started to get removed after Driving Empire got a license. I think that was back in March they got a license. Now, one thing I wanted to point out was, yes, Greenville lost some Fords, but Greenville still has majority of their Fords. We only lost a few. And you guys obviously see the title and thumbnail. Today we're going to be talking about the potential chance of Ford being licensed. Now, hear me out. This is just a theory, right? This doesn't confirm anything. This is just an assumption. But ladies and gentlemen, we've literally seen all of these games go down losing Ford, and literally ERLC got like taken down for a few days because of this. Now hear me out. Do you guys think Ford hasn't been fully removed in Greenville because they're gonna get a license? This is what I've been thinking of, yo. Because yes, I understand they lost. It's just it's such a weird situation because they didn't lose all of them, and they also, I forgot to mention, Greenville also got rid of badges on all of their Fords and Lincolns and Mercurys. But I still just think it's so weird that this game only lost a certain amount, right? They didn't lose all of them. And that almost makes me think that, well, does that mean this game's gonna get a license? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what could this mean for Greenville? Does this mean Greenville's like in the midst of licensing Ford? Because I got some puzzle pieces we could put together. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but on the Greenville roadmap announcement, ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed that we're going to be getting more licensed content. Now, it doesn't say that we're getting a new brand. Maybe that could be more Range Rovers, but as we can see, June, new licensed content. Summer, continued licensed content. Later this year, continued licensed content. The point is, what I'm trying to say is Greenville's in the works with getting a bunch of new licensed cards, whether it's with brands or just cars from brands we have, like for example more Range Rovers, or if we get, like, let's say Jaguar. That was another brand I was thinking we might get. If we get more Jaguars, like if we actually were to get that brand, and then in the future they keep adding more of those cars from the brands, you know what I'm trying to say? But me personally, dude, I think Ford has a good chance of potentially being a licensed car brand within this game, mainly due to the fact that, first of all, they're already in Driving Empire. One thing I have been saying, and I'm gonna keep saying, is if the car brand is already licensed in Driving Empire, then it has a good chance of being licensed in Greenville. For example, Land Rover. And I made a video like this talking about how Jaguar could get licensed. Put a lot of puzzle pieces together, and guess what? Jaguar's already licensed within Driving Empire. And for anybody who doesn't know what Driving Empire is, or if you do, they're basically like the biggest car game on Roblox. Now hear me out. They are more of a car racing focused game, as Greenville's more of like a car roleplay focus game. So they do have their similarities, but they're still mainly car based, you know what I mean? Like, people don't just play this game to roleplay. People play it mainly for the cars, you know, and obviously the roleplay factor with the cars, which is honestly very fun. But hear me out. Those games, or that game, has Ford, they have Jaguar, they have Land Rover, and I was thinking maybe Greenville could get Ford and Jaguar, maybe even Shelby. Fun fact, Driving Empire also has Shelby. And some of the cars we lost were Shelby cars when they got removed in Greenville. I mean, we lost the Shelby GT500, but we didn't lose the Shelby GT350. That's what I'm confused about. And we've also lost Saline cars in the past within this game. Like, for example, the Saline Mustang. I know it doesn't really have to do much with, like, Ford, but it still kind of does, you know what I'm saying? But that was a long, long time ago, so I don't know if we'd ever get that back in the game. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is, ladies and gentlemen, is Ford has been removed in all of these other games. And I know for a fact Ford is aware that this game still has their games or their cars in it, that Ford has their cars in Greenville, because they literally took out some Fords. They didn't get rid of all of them. So I just don't understand the science behind this and the theory. Like, does this mean we're going to be getting a Ford license? But as we could see right here, if I were to spawn in like any other Ford, the badges are gone. There's just no badges, literally. Like, do you see a badge right here? Brother, it fell off or something. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe I lost it on the highway, you know, I was speeding. And yeah, like literally nothing has a badge. So I don't know what this has to do. Like, if this has anything to do with the just with the potential chance of them getting a license, because they were never removed in this game, and they were all removed in like other games. It's weird how it also happened too, because Rensselaer County lost their cars. Let me show you real quick. They lost their cars back in, was it in game update? Yeah, May 23rd. I think ERLC lost it on May 26th. Where's the ERLC? It's down here. Yeah, they lost it on, as we could see right here, May 26th. And then if we were to go into Southwest Florida, we lost it on, I think it was April. I think it was literally the exact same day. It was the exact same day as Greenville. As we can see right here in Southwest Florida, they said all Ford vehicles have been off sale. Now, one thing I also don't get is, however, remember that selling the vehicle will result in a permanent loss of said vehicle. Yeah, for some reason they got put off sale, but I think they were, like, some cars were fully removed in this game. It's just, there's so much confusion, seriously. I'll explain to you real quick. So, in Rensselaer County, they got put off sale. For anybody wondering, they got put off sale. I don't know if any of the cars got fully removed, but in Southwest Florida they all got put off sale. None of the cars got fully removed. And then in ERLC they got fully removed, and then in Greenville only a few of them got fully removed. They weren't even put off sale, they got fully removed. So I honestly am super confused with this whole entire situation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think, because boy oh boy, I don't know. Seriously, it's just such a sticky situation. But I want everybody to let me know down below in the comments. Do you guys want to see me do more Rensselaer County content? And do you guys think Ford will be getting licensed within Greenville? And if they do, comment down below when you guys think it's coming. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And go watch this video right here popping up on the screen, where I show you guys this absolutely insane, all my off sale cars. You won't want to miss it. Anyways, peace.